Galnet News Update, 22nd of April, 3312.
The Pilots Federation has given more details about operations, but has delayed its release by a further 2 months to June. Meanwhile, Zorgon Peterson has announced that its new ship will be released next week and will be immediately available to buy for credits. The Pilots Federation has announced another delay to the release of the team mission system it has called Operations. Originally scheduled for a December 3311 release, the new target is to release the feature in June. The idea is to make sure the feature launches with a quality standard acceptable to commanders. Following today's briefing, we now have a better idea of how Operations will work. Operations is a squad-based mission system that expects up to 4 commanders to work together to conduct a variety of related activities to complete a contract. The mission contracts will be available from the mission board in starports, so you'll need to be docked at a starport, fleet carrier or squadron carrier to take part. However, only the team leader needs to be near where the mission will take place. The Frontline Solutions megaship, known as the Operation Runner, will arrange for all team members to be brought together and will act as a forward base for each mission, providing the entry and extraction point for all team members, as well as a redeployment point for any commanders defeated in action. Team leaders who take the mission will have a choice between inviting specific other commanders to join the mission or to post on the bulletin board to invite any interested commanders to enlist. Each operations squad will be isolated from other commanders during the mission. And in the default mercenary mode, the only consequences will be the personal rewards, including the brand new currency, the Merc coin, which can be used to buy and upgrade unique weapons and equipment. The second mode is power play. In this mode, commanders will be able to undermine other powers as part of their mission. The available missions depend on the location of the team lead and will also ensure that no team member can undermine their own power. Completing missions in this mode will earn merits as well as all the other rewards. But before we get to the rewards, what sort of mission should we expect? There will initially be 6 scenarios with more to be added later. In Counter-attack, commanders will investigate an attacked megaship, find out who was responsible for the attack, and then take the fight to them. Burning Rescue involves rescuing personnel from a starport that's under siege and on fire, while Surface Rescue is about rescuing the inhabitants of a planetary port before enemy ships return. Megaship Massacre Reclaim is about eliminating looters from an offline megaship and then about escaping from attacking enemy ships, while Megaship Massacre Strike is also about eliminating looters from a megaship, but then you hand back control to the rightful owners. Finally, Pirate Hunt requires you to take out a pirate boss. You'll need to travel to the system they've been terrorising and destroy their fleet before you get a chance to eliminate the boss. Rewards for completing operations missions will include credits, materials and optionally merits, but will also include the new currency Merc coin. With the value of the credit devalued so much over the past 12 years, there's a need for a new currency, not available to buy for ARCs, that will grant access to the most exclusive equipment, such as ship-mounted weapons and internal modules, as well as access to exclusive engineering blueprints. There'll be a weekly bonus of Merc coin when you complete mission types for the first time. A screenshot provided by the Pilots Federation suggests that a hyper-velocity railgun will be one of the new weapon varieties on offer.
Operations is coming in June, but the ship Zorgon Peterson has designed specifically for those burning rescue missions is still coming out next week, on Tuesday 28th. The good news is that the Lynx Highliner base model will be immediately available for credits, with the pre-built Stellar and cosmetically enhanced Galactic editions costing a modest amount of arcs. The bad news is that it's even uglier than the Type 7. Despite its name, the Lynx Highliner is not an upmarket ship. It's a basic medium pad people carrier, well armoured and with better weapons than the Beluga. While the Beluga looks like a super yacht, the smaller Lynx looks like a couple of bricks with horseshoe magnets strapped to the back. Zorgon calls it utilitarian, designed to transport up to 225 passengers in safety, but with no first class option. Economy and business class cabins, including high capacity Mark II cabins, are the outfitting options. There are 4 gangplanks for passengers, and commanders are apparently treated to their own exclusive front and rear entrances. The Lynx Highliner has 1 large hardpoint, as well as 4 medium and 4 utility mounts. The core internals are a size 5 power plant, size 6 thrusters, a size 5 frameshift drive, size 6 life support, a size 5 distributor, size 3 sensors, and a size 5 fuel tank. The optional internals are 1 each of sizes 1, 2 and 3, 2 each of sizes 4 and 5, and 3 size 6. And all that in a medium ship. The Zorgon Peterson Lynx Highliner will be available to buy for credits on Tuesday the 28th of April.